As many people may know, composting is a better way to dispose of organic waste than just throwing this nutrient-rich material into a landfill or incinerator. Composting properly allows food waste to be turned into usable fertilizer for growing anything: flowers, fruits, vegetables, or any other plant. Thankfully, George Mason has a composting program in place that allows its students to participate in assisting on-campus agriculture in Mason Gardens. Mason has 2 locations where any student can bring their compostable materials. Compost piles are located at the Innovation Food Forest, and a compost tumbler can be found in the Potomac Heights Vegetable Garden. These compost locations are clearly marked with signs so that you know exactly where to place your compostables. The process is simple, and by following just a few easy steps, which are also listed on the signs near the locations, you can contribute to sustainability on campus. To begin, identify the items that you may have that are compostable here at Mason. Good compostables include any non-animal product food scraps. For instance, any fruit or veggie components are great. Other good compostables include all paper products, including cardboard, coffee grounds, tea bags, plant debris, veggie or fruit scraps, and non-oily leftovers of rice, pasta, and bread. Please do not bring animal products, like meat, dairy, or shellfish, as this will create a bad odor. When you bring your compostables to a compost site, please be sure to bring some sort of paper product or cardboard with you. This will help to reduce the odor. If you are bringing your items to the Innovation Food Forest, when you arrive at the compost piles, place your compostables on top of the composting pile. After that, place the paper products you brought on top of the plant and food scraps. Cover the waste that you have placed on the pile with other materials that are already in the pile. This will allow the waste to become dark and moist, which will allow quicker decomposition. Bringing paper products and covering the waste that you place on the pile with other materials in the pile will help to reduce the compost odor. Since paper products are carbon-based and plants and food products are nitrogen-based, putting in the paper products with the compostables will help to keep a carbon to nitrogen ratio of 30 carbon to 1 nitrogen in the compost pile. Basically, this means that the paper will neutralize any odors from the composting process. Once you've completed these steps, you've successfully composted at the Innovation Food Forest. Thank you. If you want to bring your compost instead to the Potomac Heights location, the steps are just slightly different. When you're composting at the compost tumbler at Potomac Heights, place all of your compostable products and paper products together into the compost tumbler at the same time. Then just give the tumbler a few turns and you're finished. By helping us compost, you are reducing the energy that's required to transport trash to landfills. In fact, when you compost your paper products as well as your plant-based waste, you are actually using less energy than would be required to just recycle your paper, because it doesn't have to be transported to a recycling facility or undergo a recycling process. Thanks to the composting efforts on campus, we're able to enjoy sustainably grown produce and beautiful gardens.